Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. We are here with Fearless Broadcasting. This is Fearless back up in the booth. It's been a while and it's great to be back. We are here with the DARE Saturday Night Live in the middle of qualifying, ready to put on a show here at Texas Motor Speedway in the NASCAR Crash and Truck Series. Thank you for tuning in to Fearless Broadcasting. Like I said, this is Fearless up in the broadcast booth, your host for tonight. I was a little bit last second me hopping up here, but glad to be here. We've got a full field tonight. We are half part of the way through qualifying. But like I said, we do have a full field tonight. 30 drivers have qualified. Looks like it will be those 30 who will enter the race today. Ross Campoli is up front. Carter Casey is ranked second. We're going to go ahead and throw the grid up on the screen for you folks watching. Alrighty, here we go. It's Ross Campoli in first, Carter Casey second, Riley Mobley in third, Ethan George fourth, Dan Adkins fifth, Michael Wolf in sixth, seventh Keaton Cox, eighth Matt Garrett, ninth Justin Gray, 10th Sean Garrett, 11th will be Andrew Bryson, 12th will be Brian Phillips, 13th will be the 49 of Mark Truxell, 14th will be Michael Hall, 15th will be Ronald Hall, 16th Burt Wilson, then you got Martin Tolmick, James Jepson, Bryce Harding, and Glenn Jamison rounding out the top 20. 21st is Braden Geisey, 22nd Robert Walton, 23rd Jason Berg, 24th Donnie Beach, 25th is the 38 of Cody Kearns, 26th John Miles, 27th Robert Lovell, 28th Ricky Miles, 29th Peyton Kleba, 30th Jeremy Weber, 31st will be Bryce Hinton, 32nd Ryan White DeJarnett. I know I did not say that right. I apologize. 33rd will be Kim Cross, 34th Jake Box, 35th James Smith, 36th Carlos Andrade. Actually, let's back up. Looks like Jake Box will be the last driver to start. So 34 drivers here at Texas Motor Speedway with the DARE, Dirty Air Racing Experience. Is going to be a show. Well, when they are on the grid, and while we do that pace lap that we are waiting for, let's go ahead and go over the race. So, a little bit different way of doing things here in the Dirty Air Racing Experience. We will have a 100-lap race. However, there will be a scheduled caution for a stage on lap 20, 40, and 60, and 80. So, there will be a total of 5 stages, 4 stage cautions. In the first 4 stages, there will be no unscheduled yellows. So that means that if somebody wrecks, you just got to keep going and deal with it. These drivers will be allowed to get some of their laps back under the stage cautions, but it's going to be really tough for some of these drivers who maybe don't know how to keep their car clean. But above all, it's going to be a fun race to watch here at Texas Motor Speedway. Ross Campoli and Carter Casey, your front row here. Pace truck with the lights off, leading them through turns 3 and 4. Down to pit road, it's Campoli in the 146 on the inside. Outside is Carter Casey. Going through the quad oval lane, it is green. Good jump by the outside. Carter Casey. Can Campoli battle back on the inside here as they go down on a 1 and 2. It's almost 3 wide. They think better of it behind them. Double file most of the way through the field. Still a dead heat for the race lead. Casey and Campoli side by side. And it's double file behind them as well. Ethan George moves up the track. Almost gets into, or that's Riley Mobley up the track. Almost gets into Ethan George. They make it through. Still side by side all through. The pack's car sideways saves it back there. 4 wide up here at the front of the pack. They get through it so far. Ricky Miles has crashed. You see a fender flying off in the distance. Still great racing. That's the 78 of Ethan George goes around on the outside. He looks like he made it to keep it off everybody else. Back up front, Ross Campoli is still in the lead. Carter Casey still in second. Campoli, Casey, Mobley, Wolf, and Atkins, your top 5. But watch that number 29. Just the little bit we've been able to watch. Looks like he's just been able to hold the bottom a little bit better in 1 and 2. It's all about tire conservation at a track like this. And look at the 29 going to the inside. Texas Motor Speedway is completely made of concrete. It's one of the harder tracks to pass at, so track position extremely important for these stage cautions. And what better way for tire strategy than to be able to save your tires on the long green flag run as they go side by side. That number 05 of Riley Mobley really shoving his nose in there. Carter Casey watching that battle behind him, trying to get away. Coming up on a lap car, down to the inside they go. I don't know who that is, but whoever it is, they just hit the wall. That's the number 5 of Ricky Miles, who just went a lap down. He is last and struggling as more drivers almost get into him. Carter Casey still your race leader. It's Riley Mobley. Side by side in there for third as well. But if we go a little bit further back here, there's some good races going on all throughout the track. It's a lot of single file racing. We're focusing currently on the 37 of Brian Phillips. Having a good run here in 7th. Trying to figure out a way to get around the Matt Garrett machine in front of him while not losing any momentum, because Dan Atkins is right on his back bumper. Looking to make a move. Atkins kind of went up the track there. That's going to allow the 43 to get to his inside. 43, or that must be the 39 of Dustin Gray. It says 43 on the side of the truck, but registered as the 39. "34 cars in the field so far. Not one driver has been taken out of the race. Ricky Miles did go 1 lap down. Look at this battle. 3 wide now going into turn number 3. A little bit of internet issues. As we have a car having trouble in the back of the pack. Let's see if we can get to him. Oh, multiple cars. Ricky Miles gets involved. Four meatballs so far, it looks like. Miles trying to limp it off. Another driver has to tow. You see Miles down there on the bottom trying to limp that machine around as the leaders continue on. Multiple people having to tow as well. I don't even know what happened. Let's see if we can pull up a replay. Oh. The 46 gets rear-ended. Then the 66 who rear-ended the 46 gets rear-ended. And it's just a lot of chaos. Oh, hard hit to the 67. Or 66, pulling out in front of traffic. And that's eventually what made him have to tow. But remember, there's no unscheduled cautions before lap 20. So these drivers, no matter how hard they wreck, no caution will come out for them. Riley Mobley still out in the race lead. Carter Casey second. Michael Wolf, that's your top three. Let's go and look a little bit further back in the pack. Dan Atkins has fallen from 7th from the last time we looked at him. He's back in 10th and still losing time. That number 91 Ram just doesn't have the speed that he needs right now. Continuing to fall further back. Who's behind him? Burt Wilson in the number 70. Top 10 is all under a blanket. They're all running 2-3 wide, all right up together, but there's a really big space behind Dan Atkins. And it's going to stay kind of spread out until the next caution. Looking at Ethan George in that number 78. He was running in the top 10 earlier, but did almost spin out. A little bit of contact, a little bit of damage. Not sure if that is affecting the handling of that machine, but it's all single file here in the top 10, but it's all very close together. And you know what? Why don't we ride along with one of these drivers just to see the vantage point? We'll put the camera on Dustin Gray here. Here we go, cockpit view for Dustin Gray, running in the 9th position, right behind a lot of drivers, actually. Yeah, a lot of fellow competitors. Oh, car in front of him hits the wall a little bit. That doesn't cause an accident. See that 57 working the bottom lane. Bottom lane is going to be king here at Texas, at least until it gets rubbered in, and the outside lane also gets some grip in it. You see, if you look at the way the rubber has been, as you see everybody coming down pit road, multiple cars wrecking. Multiple drivers spin coming onto pit road. Black flags for 6 of the 7 drivers who pitted. Oh my, what a change of events. A bunch of people came down pit road. Not sure if it was for the stage, trying to flip the stage, or what they were planning, but it was not executed correctly. The only person to come down pit road without a penalty, only 2 people that lap, were Donnie Beach and James Weber, as we have 1 driver disqualified from the race for some reason. And more drivers coming down pit road. Who's the leader right now? Andrew Bryson has not pitted yet. We are on lap 19 of 100. About to have a caution any second. Ethan George taking back over the race lead. It is so crazy to me how 7 drivers come down pit road and 6 of them end up with a penalty. It's definitely very unfortunate for those drivers. Alrighty, here we go. On lap number 20. We will be looking for the caution flag any second now. Is Ethan George in the lead. Only driver who has not pitted. Second is Ross Campbell. Third is Keaton Cox. Fourth is Bryce Hinton. Fifth is Brandon Geezy. Seventh is Burt Wilson. Eighth is Brian Phillips. Ninth is Donnie Beach. 10th is Mark Truxell. And that is your top 10 here at Texas Motor Speedway. Alrighty, here we go. First stage caution of the day. So the way this will work is these drivers who are going past the field are getting their laps back. They will not, probably will not intentionally extend the yellow innie. So it's basically however many laps you can get back under a caution. But we don't know what the field window is, so they've got to be careful doing that. Ethan George coming down pit road now, bringing along several drivers. That could end up being almost everybody. Top 19 has pitted except for Brian Phillips. While we're under caution, we'll be right back. We will take a short ad break here on Fearless Broadcasting. Don't miss a broadcast. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and share it to everybody that you know who might want to watch, who might like watching race cars.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Real quick, people stop the real quick cut. Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
He knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
Alrighty, welcome back, folks. This is Fearless again. Fearless Broadcasting here with the DARE Saturday Night Live. Trucks at Texas just finished our first stage caution. Stage caution was extended for some reason, but we are having the lights on. The pace truck are off. That's what I'm trying to say. Unsuccessfully. We have one lap to go to green. Pace truck should be pulling off right here, but here we go. Brian Phillips, it's Brandon Geezy in second. Keaton Cox, Brian Hinton looking for the green flag, and there she is. Brian Phillips off to a good start, trying to pull ahead of the number 58 of Brandon Geezy, not able to do it. Still side by side. Bad push for Geezy. He moves up the track. It's 3 wide. They continue to fall back. Geezy losing a lot of ground. Phillips gets away with the race lead. Almost uncontested, but here comes the number 57. 57 to the back bumper. Not able to do it. And while that was going on, here comes Geezy fighting back. In that number 58. Looked like he was gone, but that line came back with a vengeance. They are side by side for second. It's Geezy on the inside, Cox on the outside. Behind them, Campoli looking to make it 3 wide. Cox comes away with it. Question now is, can Cox find a way to get around the driver in front of him? That number 37 of Brian Williams. On lap number 27 now, so we have about 13 laps to go until the end of stage number 2. As they're crashing in the back of the pack, Robert Walton, what happened? A lot of chaos for a lot of drivers. Definitely not the way that they wanted their race to be going at this point. But regardless, we still stay green. Keaton Cox still in the race lead. Second place is Ross Campoli. Third place is a toss-up, just like second place is now. Campoli losing ground on the outside, but that outside lane just was stalled out for a second. The question is, can he get the momentum back, or is he stuck? Side by side for the race lead. Has been for several laps. Keaton Cox just trying to find a way around that number 146 of Ross Campoli. Oh, truck sliding in the background. Somehow only touches like 1 or 2 other cars. No serious damage involved with anybody. Fourth place is Brian Phillips and Bert Wilson battling, but let's poke around a little further back. Biggest mover of the race is that number 41 of Ryan white. Not sure how to say that. I am not going to butcher the pronunciation that much. Anyways, that number 41 is an 8. He is up 24 spots since the start of the race. So a very steep slope up to the top for that machine. As we work lap 32. Good side-by-side action going on all throughout the track. Let's bump down here. Here's a good battle. It's that number 41 we were talking about with the number 8. You gotta wonder, concrete tracks like this, it's really hard to heat the tires up to race on these tires without getting them overheated just from locking up, sliding the right front too much. It's so easy to do. These drivers have their hands full trying to remember and how to not wear those tires out, because those tires are going to be a big deal later in the race. Great onboard view there of the guy stuck behind this battle. About to get taken it 3 wide. Oh my. Alrighty, a lot of 2 and 3 wide racing, and they're wrecking right there. Not sure who that was. That might have been the 18. Whoever it was able to save it, it looks like. Very impressive save by whoever that was. But we've only got about 4 laps left until the end of stage number 2. It's been a great race so far. Keaton Cox has led a lot of it. Campu, Ross Campu, has raced a lot as well. So they're coming off the corner 4 wide way back. Here we go, lap 38. That number 57 is up 6 spots since the start of the race, but he is about 4/10 of a second above second place Ross Campbell. Question really is, which driver took care of their tires better? Alrighty, 1 lap or 2 laps until the end of stage number 2. Keaton Cox, your race leader. Ross Campbell in second. Sean Garrett in third. Ricky Mobley in fourth. And Brian Phillips in fifth. That is your current top 5. As Garrett and Phillips seem to be battling against each other. If you are just tuning in, this is Fearless Broadcasting. Fearless up here in the booth. Dead, exhausted, half asleep, trying to stay awake for this whole event. Very pleased and honored to be called upon with how short notice it was. Alrighty, while this stage caution is rolling, we're going to go ahead and show a few advertisements from our sponsors.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
Alrighty, lights on the pace car are off here at Texas Motor Speedway. It's Ross Campoli in the lead. Keaton Cox in second. Pace car leading them down turns or down the backstretch, headed towards turns 3 and 4. Now for this restart, we could probably look inside one of the cars, see what their lap time was. Alright, pace car down to pit road. We're green flag again here at Texas Motor Speedway. Keaton Cox, big job on the drivers behind him. Mobley poking his way through the inside lane. He will take second. Third place is taken also in that number 1146 Ross Campbell. Behind them though, Ronald Hall and Ethan George are coming. Well, before that caution, that number 67 of Geeston Cock they were able to get it pretty quick. We are on lap 46 of 100, almost halfway through this event. It's running pretty quickly since we don't have any cautions, although, to be fair, we haven't had very many wrecks that would cause cautions. Working lap 47 now. Keaton Cox still your race leader. Riley Mobley in second. Third place is still a good battle. Look at him cross over down to the bottom, blocked again. That's the number 146 blocking the number 2. Through 3 and 4 and back onto the front stretch. Cox trying to get away, just not able to just yet. And there goes Mobley, drifts up high, gets into the outside groove. Look at the 2 going to the outside. Honestly, the driver got underneath him. I'm kind of surprised they didn't make the pass. It's Ross Campoli. .49 laps into the race here today. Basically halfway through. We will have another caution in about 10 laps. At 57, still your race leader. Let's move down the field a little bit, back to around 12th place. Let's see what a lot of good racing here at Texas. It's not very often you are able to see this much single file action without wrecks. In fact, the only caution was by a wrecked machine. Working lap 52 of 100 here at Texas Motor Speedway. Keaton Cox still your race leader. Riley Mobley in second. Third is Ross Campoli. Fourth is Ethan George. Fifth is Ronald Hall. And Dan Adkins are going at it for position there. Number 2 on the outside. Number 78 on the inside. Or 91 on the inside, sorry, Dan Adkins. Ethan George has exercised the comeback. He is all the way up to battling for second. Let's look at the battle for the lead in front of him. Cox, Mobley, Campoli all blocking each other and doing super aggressive crossovers and such. Insane how hard the racing is up here at the front. Who's going to have the lead out of this corner? Cox has it. He's able to clear. Here comes the crossover. Not able to do it. Here comes a run behind him. Can they do it? working lap 55 of 60. Keaton Cox in the race lead. Riley Mobley in second, and Ross Kimpoli is in third. And this top five are really starting to pull away from everybody else. Very, very hard racing up here. Keaton Cox, your race leader still. Riley Mobley is in second. Ross Kimpoli third, making their way through some lap traffic. And we only have about 2 laps to go until the end of this third stage. Third of 5. Single file for a while behind them. Not a lot of double file racing to be seen at the moment, although there is a pretty good battle behind them going on. Almost goes 4 wide, stays 3 wide as they work their way through 1 and 2 down the backstretch. Oh, they made contact. Somebody has to check up pretty hard. They're gonna lose the draft, probably, maybe, we'll see. I think they're able to get back in the draft and pull themselves up. Great move by that machine. Alrighty, under stage caution once again. We will be right back.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1, 2, 3 finish.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Alrighty, welcome back. We are here at Texas Motor Speedway. Lights on the pace car are off. Ryan White DeJarnett is in the race lead on there on the bottom in that number 41. Keaton Cox is in that number 57. Or maybe Keaton Cox is in the lead. Kind of hard to tell at the moment. Riley Mobley is in third. Ross Campoli is in fourth. A lot of names that we've seen at the top for pretty much the entire race. Ethan George also up here at the front. The 91 of Dan Adkins alongside. Pace car to pit road. Here we go. Keaton Cox in control of the restart. He goes. Great jump by that number 57. They're battling behind. It's Mobley and White nose to tail. It's side by side behind them. Oh, you got a truck sideways. They make contact. I think that was Ross Campoli who got sideways. Somehow able to save it. Not sure how. They're still going. The 146 of Ross Campoli still holding on to it, but he has a loose race car right now. To his outside is the number 16. I believe it's 16. It's 91, excuse me. Of Dan Adkins. A lot of good hard racing up here at the front of the pack. Adkins will make the clear. Now trying to get underneath Ethan George. Not quite able to as we work coming up to lap number 66. Which means we will have 14 laps to go till the end of this stage. Oh, they made contact. That the gray car, the number 70, I believe, goes up the track, makes contact with the driver to his outside. They almost wreck. That purple car coming up behind him, that is the number 63 of Glenn Jamieson. They make contact. These drivers are starting to get a little bit more aggressive than they were at the beginning of the race. The longer this race goes, the more likely they will be to have cautions. Or have accidents, I should say. Oh, the number 2 goes around. Multiple drivers involved. One driver with a quick lap through the grass. He's still got it full throttle. Getting it up on the record again. Big crash. I think that was John Miles who just went around. Biggest crash that we have had since the first stage. But look at this battle for the lead, side by side for 2 rows. Mobley, Cox, front row. Behind them is George and Garrett. They trade a little bit of paint. That 05 right on the door panel, now getting a push from the number 35. Able to go ahead and take the race lead, lap 70 of 100. 30 laps to go. 10 laps to go till the end of this stage. Man, Ethan George slamming in there to the inside of the 36, I believe. Of Sean Garrett. They somehow get it all sorted out. Garrett will maintain that spot for now. Hey, it looks like I am joined up here in the booth by Ricky Kim. Ricky, how you doing today?
Man, pretty good, pretty good. How about yourself?
Could be better, could be better. Not the best broadcast I've done. I've been up for a while.
The car's getting a little swirly on the back front stretch.
Oh, we have another crash.
Pretty clean racing.
Brandon Geisy with some issues. He gets it back rolling. Hopefully he gets back up on the racetrack without getting involved in something else. This battle for the lead is pretty intense. Riley Mobley out in the race lead in that number 05. Who is that car in front of him? Is that a lap car? That's Matt Garrett. He's a lap car. And that purple 35. It's Mobley, Garrett, and Cox, your top 3. Good job by Sean Garrett. He's come up from pretty far behind. We haven't seen him up in the top 3 too often. About 26 laps to go. 6 laps to go till the end of this stage. And then we will have those unscheduled cautions allowed. I don't know about you, Ricky, but I'm kind of surprised that this lap car are able to pass everybody in the field and just lead.
Are you sure that's a lap car? On the standings, it looks like he's second.
I'm at the 35 of... Let's see. The 05 of Riley Mobley is in the lead. In front of him, though, is a lap machine that passed the entire field. And still pulling away. I wonder if he has fresh tires. Fresher tires.
Thinking about Texas Motor Speedway, it's a hot track.
It's hot, slick, and is not very multi-groove some days.
Probably slowly pulling away from leaders. Second and third. Looks like he's getting about a 1/10 of a second every lap.
Hopefully he can keep that up. That draft in front of him, I can't tell if the lap car's slowing him down or making him faster.
It looks like he's actually getting a little quicker. Thank God for that draft.
Poking his nose down onto the yellow line through turns 1 and 2.
Wonder if the lap car is going to let him by.
He blocked him. Look at the dirty air shoving the L5 up the track. Almost gets into the wall. And look at all the momentum he lost. He is able to gain some of it back here in 1 and 2.
Still pulling a lead on 36.5.
Can the 36 get to his bumper? 05 seems to be struggling a little bit here as we have a stage caution here. With 20 laps to go. It's going to be an exciting 20 laps with cautions for incidents. Here at Texas. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Real quick, double check the steering wheel. Control.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Nice and smooth. Get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Alright, we're back here at Texas Motor Speedway. It's going to be an exciting last 20 laps, ain't it, Ricky?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
from here on out, that if there is a wreck, there will be a caution, or I believe there will be a caution.
Ooh, the number 57 Cox has taken second over Garrett. I exited the pits.
Oh, that's cool. Gaining a position. But Mobley's still in the race lead. Mobley's led the most of the race. He seems to have a very fast car. Cox also with a very fast car. This has been very good competition between this top 6. Pace car down, green flag. Mobley takes it, gets a good jump. Side by side behind him, Cox, Garrett. A little bit of paint. Not much, they get through it. Ross Campoli behind him, waiting for a mistake. Behind them, you got George, Atkins, Hinton, and Wolf, all double file. Multiple rows get it sorted out down the backstretch here. Here's Atkins diving down to the bottom below Bryce Hinton.
Mobley getting a huge lead on that jump.
Oh, look at the save by Dathan George. What a save by that 78. And you would think that his tires would be a little bit overheated. He's just hanging right with the people in front of him. In front of him, you got Ross Campoli and Carter Casey. They will be racing double file in front of him. 15 laps to go. George dives inside, 3 wide. He forces himself down in there. Look at
9 car held it straight.
how did that 29 save that? He was sideways for almost the entire corner. Gets it back straight. That was pretty impressive, if I don't say so myself.
Must be a drifter in real life.
63 just got bumped in the back. Nearly spun him around. Lots of action back here in the back of the pack, Ricky.
Looks like as long as they keep it green, Mobley might take the victory. Gap between him and the second car is slowly growing.
I don't think they're going to keep it green. 63 almost gets spun again. Glenn Jamison getting beat up out here. So we only have 13. Coming to 12 laps to go. Where's Mobley? Mobley coming into the tri-oval. Good battle behind him for second. That's what you're looking at right here. Keyston Cox, Sean Garrett side by side. Cox on the inside, Garrett on the outside. As we have 12 laps to go here at Texas Motor Speedway.
Will Cox be able to block him off? Looks like he's holding.
That outside lane gave him a good run that last set of corners. He cleared, and he's pulling away. You know, the question is, does Keaton Cox have the speed he needs to gain up to Riley Mobley here?
As long as he stays right behind him, keeps that draft, he's going to reel him in slowly. Still 11 laps to go. Plenty of race. Still 11 laps to go. Plenty of race.
A lot of race left as there's a caution. 5th caution flag of the night. First for incident. Hey, we made it 10 laps. Pretty impressed. I'm not sure who that caution was for. Yeah, I'm not really sure who that caution was for. Well, I didn't have any wrecks pop up on my thing, so I don't know. But either way, caution flag is out. Riley Mobley is going to have to find some way to get another good restart. Although I feel like his car has been the best on the shorter runs. Everybody going to be staying out here.
The 146, 70, 47, and 28 has taken the pits.
Wonder how important tires are going to be where they're only 10 laps old.
Well, if it's going to be a full-on sprint, fresher tires will be way better. From all the races you've been broadcasting, how do you feel about them Dodge Ram trucks that's been added recently?
You know, really mixed feelings about them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see too many of them. You know, it's still majorly dominated by Chevys, but usually at least one in the top 5.
They do seem to have a lot of speed on them. Front bumper may look a little bit odd, but it is what it is.
With the right paint scheme, anything looks good.
Exactly. It all depends on the paint schemes. There's a lot of paint schemes out there that just don't go good with the Ram. Like, one paint scheme that's...
that 57 cogs, that paint scheme with the Cummins stickers all over it is actually looking pretty good.
You want to know one Ram paint that stands out and looks fantastic? It's this car, that number 91. Look at the front bumper on that one. Now that's what you call paint.
On that car. Yeah, that looks good.
Oh, these drivers getting lined up for another green flag restart. The question is, we only have 3 green, white checkers. Are we going to need them, though?
Hopefully not, but anybody's game. Everybody right now that's in the behind top 10, at least top 5 is probably going to be pushing to at least make a top 5 finish.
These drivers have been racing really aggressive already. I mean, we've seen so many saves, so many bumps that shouldn't have been bumps. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Lights on the pace car will come back off here, so we will have to run around yet another lap under caution.
Let's see if Mobley's going to be able to achieve another great start.
We're only going to have 6 or 7 laps to go when we go back to green. Not entirely sure which, but it's not going to be much. Mobley on the inside. Cox on the outside. Garrett and George. Keep an eye on Ethan George. That number 78 is extremely aggressive, but he also has a lot of speed, so I would not be surprised if he stuck his nose somewhere it didn't fit. You know what I mean?
He's so close for the pole, you can almost taste it.
Man, and imagine the nerves that number 05 must have, being the fastest car out here tonight all night long, and then just having a race stripped away from you, potentially, because of late race cautions. Definitely not a good feeling.
You know what they say, Ethan. Caution's pretty caution.
Yes, sir. And we're only going to have 7 laps to go. Pace car to pit road. Green flag in the air.
Mobley with another great start.
He's got those starts nailed down, but the question is, can he make it 6 laps without getting his back bumper knocked off? Sean Garrett is going to take second away from Keaton Cox. What a move by that number 36 of Sean Garrett. Definitely not the move I was expecting. To the back bumper of Mobley he goes. Now to the outside. Nothing there. Moves back down to the bottom. Waiting for momentum. He's got momentum. He dives to the inside. Mobley almost blocks him. Not able to. Oh, they reckon!
Oh, 57 goes sideways. Oh, no. A lot of blinking.
What just happened to everything? How are we still green? How are we still green after that?
Looks like only a couple cars spun out. Oh, there goes the yellow.
Bro, we're going to have to watch a replay of that, because I think Keaton Cox just saved that spin. Alright, here we go, replay. That's never good. Man! So much happened, and then so much happened to the computer. Caution flag out again. After a big pile up.
Yeah, it looked like that 63 car had to check up and it got taken out.
I think we're only gonna have 2 laps to go, maybe if we go back when we go back to green. So
All these cautions, everyone's tires gonna have a chance to cool down a little bit. Might have been the proper play, pitting on the last yellow.
did anybody pit under last yellow?
Yeah, there was about 3 or 4 cars that pitted. I think they ranged from around 5th to 9th.
Alrighty, working caution here at Texas Motor Speedway. Getting ready for first green white checkered of the night. 1 of 3. Mobley has been the one to beat all night long. The question is, can he get to the white flag before anybody else?
And Garrett's been pushing. He looks like he's going to be fighting for that first right here, though. You have 2 Garretts in the top 5, 35, 36.
Alrighty, here we go. lights are finally off. They're lined up. It's Mobley, Garrett.
Pull off one more great start.
The question is, can he get all the way to the white flag before there's an incident? That's all he needs to do.
That's what he's praying for right now.
Here we go. Truck is off. Coming into the restart zone, green flag. Good jump. They're wrecking. I think they saved it. Lots of chaos in the behind these drivers. 3 wide, 4 wide. Can he make it to the white flag? It's still 3 wide back here. So close to wrecking. Look at the number 05 just trying to break the draft. Super hard racing back here in the back of the pack here. Texas Motor Speedway coming around 3 and 4. I think he just got the white flag. White flag in the air over the pack. Riley Mobley just needs to get around one more time, but he's got company. Here's Matt Garrett to the inside. Mobley being forced to run the outside, trying to get that spot back, and they make contact.
Oh!
What a move!
Enough for Mobley. If he takes the inside, he can hold it. He's the block.
What a move!
He does have that draft.
What a move by Mobley to take the race lead and the race win in the last lap. Just wow.
Oh, Garrett just got taken out into the race.
What a finish here at Texas Motor Speedway with Rick at the Fearless Broadcasting.
To the front stretch. Oh, he just gets rear-ended by the Bass Pro Shop car. 78.
What just happened?
He did not like him winning. He did not like him taking that winning.
Very interesting. Very. Oh, somebody just went by at full speed.
He does not care. He is continuing to burn them tires. Smoke him up, buddy.
Definitely a well-deserved win for that number 05 of Mobley. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you have been watching Fearless Broadcasting here with the DARE Saturday Night Live, thank you for doing so. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel.